Saying goodbye to old versions of ourselves, it's a lot like saying goodbye to a car or a house. It's kind of bittersweet, right? One part of you is attached to what was, and another part is whispering, it's time. Step into what's next. Think about it. Really think about it. When people move out of a house, they almost always take one last walk through, right? One last slow pass through the empty rooms, kind of touching the door frames, standing in the quiet, and really letting the echoes of your life rise up around you, right? You might laugh. You might cry. You're definitely going to remember who you were inside those walls. And then we go and sell a car, especially those ones that we've named. It was never just a vehicle. It carried pieces of our story. Those late night drives, the roadside breakdowns, singing or yelling at red lights. The people that we loved and the people that we lost, all who rode right there, shotgun in that car. Letting it go like it comes with grief, because even though we know that a new chapter is coming, the old one still mattered. It still mattered, you guys. And that's exactly how it feels when we're saying goodbye to old versions of ourselves. Oh, man, these parts of us, they were not mistakes. They were not failures. They were built for a dang reason, right? They were formed by our stories, our childhoods, our heartbreaks. They learned how to keep us alive, right? These parts of us learn how to get us through. But man, before we can become who we're meant to be next, sometimes we have to sit with those older selves, right? The same way that we might sit in that empty house. So we can honor them. We can thank them. We can feel the grief and the gratitude and let the memories wash through, right? So we can release the weight, but keep the wisdom. This is closure in its most sacred form. I often tell people, just take a moment of prayerful meditation, right? Not just speaking outward, but listening inward. That part's really important. It's so important, right? Sit inside yourself like you would sit in that old house one last time. Remember who you were. Think the version of you that carried you through the fire. And when you're ready, stand up from that quiet room inside you and let the next chapter breathe. Let there be more space for your spirit to come alive, right? That's the work that I do with people. We go and we find those dang rooms. We go and pack all those boxes. We clean out all the clutter, and then we take a minute before they walk away from that space, from that piece of themselves, to honor them and to cherish them, to thank them before we move forward, right? Whether you have named a car or said goodbye to a home, you already know what it feels like to let go of something meaningful. I know you do, right? Saying goodbye to old versions of yourself isn't so different. It's just more personal. It's more sacred. And it makes room for who you are becoming. So if you haven't taken the time to do something like this for yourself, let today be the day that you pay yourself a little bit of respect.